Welcome back to Alan Wake. Yeah, I have questions. I have gratuitous questions. I don't understand anything. Well, I suppose it's time to continue then.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Okay, New York City, 3 years ago. Okay, getting the groceries. Good stuff, good stuff.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh,
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey,
oh, we have a
what's up?
thermos right here.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
So she's a photographer or a filmographer? Working on the Alan Wake movie adaptations from his books, maybe? Ah, coffee, my beloved.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks.
You
I'll
d-
need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
You lazy slob. You didn't even change out the grounds or anything. You didn't even add grounds, you know? I get double brewing. I do. But, like, come on, at least add some fresh grounds. Alright.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Cover mock-ups, huh? Oh, manuscript page. So what kind of future am I seeing here?
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. Thinking in metaphors again.
Well, your metaphors go hard, sir.
Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Yeah, I can see why people like his work. Oh, man. All right, so stuff
This
too.
was a late goodbye. 13 years after I got... Honey, I'm home.
That's an ending, to be sure.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Return to sender. What I can't forget. Alex Casey. Things that I
I'm
want
right
and the
here.
fall of Casey.
I'm on it, honey.
Interesting.
Please hurry!
Fuse box. Where is it? Okay.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
All right. Well, you know,
I
that
it's
works.
Stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
Tell
I used
me
to
a
have these
story.
nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar.
Yep.
Thanks for this.
The present day. Oh, cool. We're back to
How
spooky.
do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
All right. Confused. Maybe a
I'm
little
okay.
spooked.
My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Fair enough. Okay. Suddenly running out of nowhere.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good.
Ooh, coffee thermos.
I'll come back later on to
Ooh,
remind you,
manuscript.
just in case.
Alice sees a
Looked through the
shadow, huh?
viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress.
Oh, the one that
She
gave the
turned
key.
and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like the lady that... Ooh. So Stucky is...
Mr.
Taken?
Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay, cool. Well, I didn't know, so... Missing, huh? Richard Bob, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller... So they're probably going to be enemies soon-ish, or they were enemies already.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Yeah, this
How did you end
is
up
weird.
at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Okay, unknown caller.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with
Don't do
anything?
nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back. I couldn't go
Of course,
anywhere yet.
Mr. Wake.
I
You
had
can
to
get
play
there
along
through
with the
the cell
caller.
corridor.
Alice's life was at stake.
Okay, gotta go the other way here, I think. Ah, parking lot, okay.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The
Oh.
deputies, they don't understand.
I want a manuscript page. Yeah, dark presence in the
Despite
diner.
its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly. Nonetheless, coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay, so the dark presence is straight up like an entity.
The
Gotcha.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Okay, but first, coffee and radio. Ahem.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. On Main Street.
Main Street.
Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, shooting competition.
Okay, so shots on Main Street, that's very interesting. So there should be a hole here, right? Ah, I see.
The
I
caller
see.
had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Oh, I see more manuscript.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time.
Wait.
And the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was wrong.
What?
We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak. Where's my wife?
Okay then. This is gonna be...
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried you're sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay. Yeah, I doubt that I can just walk through that way, so...
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
What?
Shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
I'm sorry.
Marvelous, Sarah.
Oh.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their...
Alright, there we go.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
Wait.
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Oh boy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Yeah, they might have. They might have if you hadn't been there. Glad you were.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry every money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
Yeah.
I had
Well,
a midnight
that's all
appointment
you
with
need.
the Kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. When was the last time you slept? Are you high?
Wait
Have you
here.
been drinking?
Alright,
Easy
alright.
there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Well, I don't have much of an option here.
Cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen,
Wait here.
You hit your head.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set.
All right, there we go.
Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
All right. Well, that's may not be so
If you're having
nice.
trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Yep, makes sense. That's what the manuscript said.
Trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out. It's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry.
Barry, I get it. You're freaking out. But
It's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Got a bit of a cold there, Barry?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Careful there. Oh, coffee thermos, thank you. I have no clue how many of those I've missed. Batteries, okay, yep. Getting ready to go out into the darkness. Yep, no. Leave those on for Barry. He's gonna need it.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
Yep.
Open the door now.
Alright. Manuscript page. Good to have, good to have. I'll look at that in a moment. I'm seeing if there are any other resources here.
Barry had the keys to the car, and they had Alice.
Yeah. You know, I'll go ahead and take a moment and, yeah, here we
Barry had
go.
never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the
You might
shit
be.
out of Barry.
You might literally be, like, somehow, because what on God's green earth is going on with those weird clips of you on the screens? Radio, huh?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it.
What was that?
No sack race for us older
I could have sworn I saw a dark figure out there. Do we have anything interesting here about Mr. Wake here?
Caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
Or is this filler? There goes that haven. This is not looking too hot for me, is it? It's not going to be worth it for me to go into every single building I know, but this is a different one, right? I'm going to feel so stupid if this is the... No, this is a different one. Oh, birds. Nothing in here, really?
Punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
Okay.
Some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
Yeah, this is literally like Twilight Zone, isn't it?
The man in the mirror, and you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
So, in this episode of Alan Wake Twilight Zone, there's like a mirror entity that you know, I was joking when I compared it to Night Vale, but that's actually hilarious. Alright. So yeah, in that one, just to recap, basically seems like a guy came from a mirror world and beat up his original world self to the point of being unrecognizable. And then taunted the cops with it. Interesting. Okay, is this the path? Oh, this actually might be. Do not feed the wildlife. $100 penalty. What if I feed them lead? I'm joking. I'm joking. Manuscript.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
All right. Oh, okay. More manuscript. Always good to have more manuscripts.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
What? Okay. Guess I'll be seeing that in the visitor center soon. What? Okay, we are officially...
This was no head injury. Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Hello? Please help!
Rusty! What?
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
He's a dead man. He's already gone.
This couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Okay, but first, lights need to be, you know, on. Alright, which one's the office?
Shh. Good boy.
Okay. Wait, where is the door I'm looking for? Oh wait, did I forget to pick up the key like an idiot? No, that's a revolver. Alright. Look at him, he's already still. Oh no, not completely. Is that gonna be across the way here?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Alright. Unlocked, and we got more manuscript. Yay. We'll check that here in a moment. Ooh, batteries and ammo. Yes, this is precisely.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! Rusty!
Yeah. He's...
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Whoa! Jeez. All right. Well then.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Don't feed the animals.
Rusty's gonna be...
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never approach closer than 100 yards. To bears and wolves, never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended.
Alright, we got another boss. Ow! Come on. Okay. Well, goodbye. Oh, goody. We got some, mook enemies now. Alright. Well then. Sorry for not speaking much. I had to actually focus on trying to beat these guys. Well then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Revolver ammo. I'm happy to see that. Alright, maxed out on bullets. I guess that now I make my way to Lover's Peak. I kind of want to know if there's anything up on that rooftop, since I might be able to access it. Just you know, natural gamer instincts looking at. Oh, hey, at least I might be able to. Nah, it doesn't look like it's gonna let me. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I get it, maybe. Let's see. So this gets me, I think, past most of the fence. Yeah. Alright. They're spawning in. Dropping hazard, huh? Oh, hey. Nice. We appreciate a nice spooky gate, right? Well, I thought that was a decent enough cutoff point for the episode. I didn't realize just how much of that was cutscenes and story. I apologize. But, you know, hey, I didn't realize it's going to be quite such a story-heavy game. I'm definitely intrigued. If I had to guess, I'd say that he's either in some sort of authorial paradox where maybe it's like he's... I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Is he writing reality? Is he... Are we playing as a fictionalized version of himself in his own story? I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out later on, but for now, this has been Proselyte Primus.